And hi guys, it's Ian. Just starting the top wash with cobalt and then moving to the distant buildings in the background, which is the Freedom Tower, which was still under construction. The background is, keep that simple. Is all you need to do is suggest the shape of city, right angles, that sort of thing. And then most importantly here, you have to reserve your lights. You may hear my dog walking around in the background, but that's okay. And keep the background light, because we're going to layer this. I definitely want to push that into the background, and that's one of the most important things that I do is paint a layer and put a stronger layer on top of it and push it backwards. If we lose highlights here, I can come back and get them with opaque. You see me dropping in some burnt sienna there and a stronger mix. And then, putting in some yellow for that umbrella. The color is pretty bad here, but as I get more color, there you go, on the painting, my camera will catch up with us. And, just missing little bits here and there, tops of the cars, painting through everything else, and then washing things out with a little clear water at the end. And here we have the first wash, a little spritz for texture, and reserved highlights. So we'll move on to the second. And starting with some negative shape here. You also see me drop in some warm tones to warm up that area. I'm also starting to paint around things and doing what's called negative painting. It's simply a way, if you want something to stand out, you can either make it darker or you can make what surrounds it darker. It's a really nice way of losing yourself in a painting, but also beginning to see in a different way. And continuing down the page. You'll see me painting around people's heads here as they move into the light or a lighter area of background. I'll actually paint the figures themselves rather than paint around them. And I'll just continue working down the page. Towards the end of this clip, you'll see me use water to disguise an edge or to make it go away. You'll hear, or probably have heard a lot about lost and found edges, and that's just one way that I use it. It provides a little mystery, we'll say. So there you go. So here we have a picture. The colors are a little bit better here, but you see what the second step was. And then this part, I'll start to add what I call architectural details, which are basically just marks indicating that a surface is either turned away from the sun or window openings and that sort of thing. The looser you are with this, and the less that you really try and state clearly what's happening, the better chance you have to have something that ends up looking right or perhaps realistic. Overthinking detail can really kill a painting quickly, and it really doesn't need it. So, and I'm tying the tree shadows into the shadows maybe created by awnings, etc., on the sun side of the street, and basically just trying to build that depth in an equal fashion on the left and the right. I can tell that I'm going to have to darken the left side by looking at this. It's just not popping enough, and before I move to my final darks, I know that'll have to happen. I like the way the underneath the cars is fading out. We've just got enough information so that I can see what's, what these objects are, but they're not overstated. And I'll just begin or keep on adding depth here. It's important to step away quite a bit here so that you don't accidentally overwork things. So if you were quick enough to read that last message, the final detail bits of this painting were ruined in the recording, but you'll see when you see the final that I just continue to do what I'm doing here, but I will add a layer of depth and tone on the left side. But basically I just keep working with it, trying to get the right tone. And here we have the final. You'll see that I've added depth on the left and then around the area of interest, which is the umbrella and the people in the street. I've done a little lifting to create maybe a hint of smoke coming from the vendor and the car's headlights. And here we have a slow-mo and zoom in of some of the detail to give you an idea. At a larger scale, you can see some of the lifting I did in the trees and maybe smoke around that vendor and the car's headlights. And that's it. And the credits roll. So thanks for taking the time to watch this. If you'd like to see some more videos, visit my YouTube channel, and I'll be posting some more soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you.